women bikers who have that passion and who are a little afraid to come out and ride the motorcycle on the road. How did this all happen?
Since childhood, I was really interested about motorcycles, but back then it wasn't available in Saudi Arabia. But after everything changed and everything got better and then ladies can drive now, so I said why not to go and to learn how to ride a motorcycle and to try this childhood dream. I had this word a lot of times, like you made my dream come true. And you know how like effective this on you when somebody tell you, oh, you made my dream come true. It's something big and it's something very nice that you have this feeling.
And you have this such a unique mix of different fields. So what motivated you to enter into so many diverse fields? Medical, instructor, artist?
I think that a human being, God created us and we have different abilities. All you have to do is you push yourself to discover your talents. You never say, no, I cannot. Never say. And I always think if other people can do it, it means I can. I don't know if you heard the study. There's a study that says like women have less accidents than men.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that's true.
So the last question for you is, if you have to give one tip as a message to the whole world, what would be that? Assalamu alaikum. In today's episode of Ikram Podcast, Inspiring Voice, I am honored to welcome Dr. Roaa Talal, a true trailblazer from Saudi Arabia. She is a dentist, she is a medical doctor at 7 Dimension Medical Center, but her journey goes far beyond medical field. Dr. Roaa also is a voiceover artist and she is a certified motorcycle instructor. She trains women how to ride the motorcycle. She is the founder of Sisterhood, one of the biking community which is specially for women bikers. She is a pioneer in ladies motorcycling club, and she has trained a lot of women riders who have trained under her and who are doing a lot of rides. So please welcome Dr. Roaa Talal. Dr. Roaa Talal, welcome to TiP, the Ikram Podcast.
First of all, thank you so much for this lovely introduction, and I'm very honored and looking forward for this conversation. I hope it will be nice. I hope it will inspire people.
You see, the main objective behind the inspiring voice, that is TiP, is to inspire and motivate women bikers who have that passion and who are a little afraid to come out and ride the motorcycle on the road. So when you are training them and when we have a field where they can come train themselves and come out on the street wearing all the gears, helmets and everything, I believe this podcast will motivate a lot many to come out and do this. And I'll just give you a small brief about TiP. TiP is powered by Go Agile under the CSR initiative of community service. So this is completely free and there is no commercial involved in this. And TiP main motive or the vision is to aligned with Vision 2030, which motivates women empowerment, which helps youth service to empower themselves and especially for health benefits. So this is a commercial free channel under CSR. And thank you very much for accepting the invitation and coming here on TiP.
Thank you so much for having me. And as you said, of course, the main purpose is to spread the positive energy and spread as you say, the fitness, the wellness. The human being needs to be living a healthy lifestyle.
True. So to begin with, let me just ask you a basic question. Can you just tell us about your background, your qualification, how you're from, where exactly, and how did this all happen, just from your childhood?
Of course. So as I said, since childhood, interested about motorcycles, like the engine, the sound of this helmet look. It's something so curious for me, and I was really curious about riding a motorcycle. But back then it wasn't available in Saudi Arabia because women used not to drive, and so it wasn't in my lead, and something I couldn't even think about. But after everything changed and everything got better, and then ladies can drive now. So I said, why not to go and to learn how to ride a motorcycle and to try this childhood dream. So it happened. I took my license, and I said, I don't want to keep it all for myself. I want to help other ladies if it was one of the dreams to ride a motorcycle, or to try to even have a tour in a motorcycle. Because I had this word a lot of times, like, you made my dream come true. And you know how like effective this on you when somebody tell you, oh, you made my dream come true. It's something big, and it's something very nice that you have this feeling.
Right. You see, my next question to you is, you're a dentist, okay? You are a medical director, and you are a voice artist, a certified motorcycle instructor, and you have such a unique mix of different fields, right? So what drove you, or what motivated you to enter into so many diverse field? Medical instructor, artist, it's different. So what is the motivation behind this?
So I think that a human being, God created us, and we have different abilities. But all you have to do is you push yourself to discover your talents. Because I never know that I can do voiceover. I never knew I had this talent, and it's a gift from God. Because when I read the ad or the letter, the people like my voice. I never knew that, but I knew that after I tried. You never say no, I cannot. Never say. And I always think, if other people can do it, it means I can. Nothing that somebody else can do it and you cannot. This is not true.
Not true.
You just need to practice, you learn, you try, and one day, if you try so many stuff, you will find your passion. Because this is gonna drag you, and you're gonna be so specialized in it.
So, in which field you are better? Are you a good doctor as dentist?
You have to come to me. You have to come to me.
Or you're a biker, or you're a biker, or you're an artist. What do you feel? Which is the best? What do you like out of these three?
I love all of this. This is the main reason I couldn't, because I had a lot of for example, I like acting sometimes. Acting, it requires you have to leave your job and act for if you want to do, for example, a movie or a series. It will take a long time.
Correct.
I couldn't leave dentistry and just go for acting. I can't do that, because I really love dentistry. I feel so good when people smile. I feel so good when people say you have a light hand. And also, this is a gift from God. It's a talent, because whenever I treat people, they say you have a really light hand. So I feel so proud. I feel so good, because in life, if you're gonna ask life coaches and people who have this philosophy, they will say you will find happiness when you help others.
True.
If you're just living alone in your own bubble, this is not even the main reason that God created us.
True.
Because we need to help others.
True.
So after people smile and really release their pain or make them look better, this is my happiness. This is from the medical side.
Okay.
And then in life, you also have to have some fitness. So you need to also work out, you need to release your energy. So also you have to train. And then you have to discover hobbies, because life is really full of surprises.
It's a box of Pandora.
Yes,
surprises.
And you just need to...
Every moment, every step, you get a new surprise.
Exactly. Right. You have to try. I would not say, for example, I meet people, they are they're artists, in terms of painting or creating, this kind of art. This is not my interest. But I believe everybody has different interests. So you just need to try here and there, and you're gonna find the way that
out of it.
You are very good in it.
Right. So what inspired you to start the Sisterhood Biking community?
I was lost, to be honest. I was lost. I didn't know who to talk to. I wanted ladies around me, because this is a little bit more dominant by men, to be honest, motorcycles. And I noticed in the whole world, which I don't understand why, because I find it quite easy, to be honest. Maybe it's the fear. Maybe men are more let's say jari is they're not scared. Maybe ladies fear sometimes or something. I'm not sure, but I feel like I wanted ladies around me. I wanted to help ladies who wanted to go through this, that they have interest. I even have ladies, they're not even bikers, but they're really interested about this whole world. So they always come, show up, show interest, and then like these come back and like, you know what, I want to try one. I'm like, okay, of course, you're welcome. So it's nice to help others to feel like you're not alone in this, like you're in a group.
Right. So coming to the women empowerment and sports, Vision 2030 has opened many avenues for Saudi women in sports and adventures. So what changes you have witnessed firsthand in this space, especially when the Vision 2030 was announced, and how do you find women into this Vision 2030?
I'm so proud to be part of 2023. I'm so proud to live in Saudi. I'm so proud that I'm in Saudi because it's growing so nice. And not about only women driving motorcycles. It's about women in even international sports. Women competing in marathons, or women competing in a lot of sports. We're also like hosting even the sports here in our country. So I'm so proud of this change what's happening, and I'm so proud of the revolution that's all going on.
Right. You have already answered like this particular field is a male-dominated sports, especially motorcycling is male-dominated sports. But still, how do you think women biker in Saudi are breaking the stereotype of this, or we can say that rewriting the narrative of it's not only male-dominated, even we can do it.
To be honest, like for me, I think, of course, I'm not so like it's only women, or like we cannot like نستغنى, like we cannot just leave men and we don't need, of course,
you can also talk in Arabic.
Yes, women need men and men needs women. Like we all complete each other. This is how God created us. So even sisterhood started as part by support from brotherhood. It was Captain Saud al-Barrak, who I met, and he helped me through this journey. Like we did this all together, helping this community, because he also has an expert in brotherhood. So this is how we created sisterhood. So I'm just like wondering why it's for women. And I noticed not only in Saudi Arabia or in Arab countries, it's only dominant by men. Even when I went to Portugal, I saw a Portuguese lady. She was, I said like, why do I know a lot of ladies driving? Because I went for a big event. And she's like, it's more men. And I was surprised. It's like not even in here, it's like in the whole world. And I think maybe because of, as I told you, like maybe they think it's like the bike is heavy or it's dangerous or it's not doable, which is totally wrong. I don't agree, because all ladies that I trained, they're driving and they can drive, and they took a license and they have bikes and they're driving even more safely. I don't know if you heard the study. There's a study says like women have less accidents than men in motorbikes. Yes, that's true.
I myself am a biker. I ride all over the country. I've been riding motorcycle from 2004.
Okay.
And I believe I have completed more than 4 lakh plus kilometers only riding on long rides. So I ride for different causes.
Wow.
But now the interview is yours, so I'll not be talking about us. So in sisterhood, what kind of transformation and how many ladies they come, and how many have you trained? And is the process of license similar like we take a normal two-wheeler license, or it's different from the regular license?
Yes, of course, taking a motorcycle license is different than the normal car, but you have to apply from the same places. Sometimes it's easy and very helpful, and sometimes they close it. I don't know why, like now it's been closed for 2-3 months. I'm trying to also follow up with them, like what's going on, but maybe I think they're just maybe regulating it more or something about that. So I'm having a lot of inquiries about training, about having tours sometimes, like just some ladies, they said like, you know what, I don't want to ride, I just want to ride behind you and enjoy the experience, And of course we do that. We have a lot of ladies, like more than 730 inquiries. Imagine, like, through this 3 years, it's like a lot of ladies we trained, more than 200 ladies we trained. So it's a big thing, and we also we expanded. Like, we started from Riyadh, and then we have Sisterhood in Jeddah, and then in Dammam, and even in Emirates. So we're expanding really this community, because it's not about only motorcycle. It's really about
connections,
sharing,
connection. Sharing is caring.
It's a hub, actually.
Right.
You know, it's a hub, and you're gonna find people like from different cultures. And I want my purpose is I want to show the world that it's not disrespectful to ride a motorcycle, because you can ride a motorcycle covered. Even I trained a lot of ladies with niqabi. They are like wearing niqab, they are wearing hijab, they're wearing long in a decent clothes, and they're just learning how the technique of riding a motorcycle. I trained a lot of nurses, doctors, engineers, moms. It's like a community where, like, it's a respectful community. I don't want people to think that motorcycles about gangster tattoos or like no. Motorcycle can be really very decent, very respectful community, and this is what I'm trying to show, this message to the world, that you can try to ride safely. I know it's a risky sports, but I always say, if anything in life is risky. My uncle was in the toilet, he fell down and he broke his legs. It's just in the toilet, you know. Like,
anything can happen to anybody.
Exactly. I'm not saying like be careless and be not responsible. Of course not. But at the end, you can explore life and you can enjoy life, because this is like how you're gonna give. If you're having fun, you can give.
But of course.
If you're doing stuff and you're not feeling good about it, you're never gonna be giving it perfectly.
True. So before I could ask you the question of what was the vision behind Sisterhood, you have explained it far more better.
Yeah.
So how can a sports and lifestyle community like Sisterhood, contribute towards shaping a stronger Saudi society?
To be honest, a motorcycle is one of the things in life that give you power, that will learn you how to be confident, that it will give you a different feeling. And I'm talking this in most of the ladies or people who ride motorcycles. But it doesn't mean that this is the only thing in life. Of course, you can try many stuff in life, but one of the things that makes you like have this flying feeling, or let's say focusing as well, because I always compare between dentistry and motorcycle. Like, both, I'm very focused. Like, both, either in the mouth of the patient or in the road, you're forgetting everything else around you. You're just focusing on the road, on the gears, on the throttle, you know, or like to remove this bacteria from your mouth.
So you are comparing the professional work as well as the motorcycling, keeping both in balance. So there is a saying, if you want to keep moving, you need to keep moving, because the time you stop, you fall down, because even the motorcycle, when you stop it, you fell down.
True.
You fall down, right?
True.
So you need to keep moving to keep life and motorcycle in balance. So
yeah.
what is the common question asked by every woman rider to you?
Always.
Or we can say, what is the silliest question you've been asked?
I will tell you, like, some weird questions always people, they say, I cannot try this. I said, like, how come you come and say I can't try it? You shouldn't say I can't in the beginning. You should say, like, I can, and if I can, you can.
Okay.
So this is always the first. But of course, people always ask about, what bike should I get? This is the most common question, like, what bike should I get? And I always tell the trainees, like, you have to discover many bikes, and one bike will call you. One bike, you will feel that this is the bike. This is what I want. This is what matched my budget, because, you know, it's an expensive hobby. And this is what matched my energy, like, and it will just grab you. But also, I have one of the questions that I have, special one is, I had a lady, she cannot talk, she cannot hear, she's deaf.
Okay, deaf and dumb, both.
Yes.
Okay.
So she texted me, she said, please, I want to learn how to ride a motorcycle.
That's interesting.
It was very challenging, and it was very also one of the like most
We can say it's kind of emotional moment.
Very, very emotional for me to train her. So she came and I started to talk with her in signs, and it was a very different experience for me from training side, and I felt so good. Like surprisingly, she drove. She drove after like starting to saying like, okay, slow down, okay, here, push, because she cannot hear.
Everything you need to tell with the sign language.
Yes. So I had to type sometimes to her. It was really challenging, but it's something also I will not.
But you trained her.
I trained her.
Yes. So when the women come to get trained, so do they have to have this bicycle balance, or it's from zero?
I got a lot of this question again. She's like, I never learned how to cycle.
Cycle, yeah.
Can I do it? I always tell her an example of my friend. I have a biker friend. She is an expert biker, I would say. She has a big Harley. She drives very confidently for years now, and she never rode a bicycle. So I always tell them it's not linked. Of course, riding a bicycle will help you to ride easily in the beginning, to learn more, not only bicycle. I also trained one of the people. I'm so proud to train her. She's a skydiver instructor, and she of course she took me like 5 minutes because I noticed, because some ladies, they learn from the first like 5 minutes, she's learning quickly, very quickly.
Okay.
And some, no, they take maybe even 5 hours and like 5 sessions, and still she's not ready. So I always think, what's the difference between this and this?
Fear.
Is it the IQ? Is it the smart level? Is it exactly? You got the answer, mashallah.
Fear.
The fear. I noticed the more the lady she's like fearless, the more she learned quickly.
Okay.
But every time it's like, it's okay, you can take it easy, you can take it slow. You're gonna learn at the end, right? Even if it takes more time, you're gonna learn. So yes, it's not linked. You cannot drive a bicycle and you can't drive a motorcycle.
So it's nothing to do with our earlier bicycle riding or something?
No, you can. I trained a lot of ladies who never rode a normal bicycle, but now they're driving
a different motorbike.
Yes.
So what motorcycle do you own? Or how many motorcycles do you own?
I was concerned. I always not answer my trainee, because sometimes you are inspired with your instructor, right? Like, if my instructor has, for example, Harley or BM or whatever, it means this is the best, And sometimes I don't want to tell them, because I don't want them to be inspired.
Inspired by
that. Harley didn't give me a free bike, But I really have. I will tell you how many bikes I have. I have 5 bikes.
Wow, mashallah, 5 bikes. Okay.
Yeah, so like 3 of them for training and 2 for my personal use.
Right. So for your personal use is what size? I mean, how big they are? 500
The biggest, I have 1,200 cc.
1,200 cc.
Very powerful one.
Very powerful.
I call it my wild horse.
Okay.
He's like a wild horse. I open it. It's like, I was like, take it easy. Take it easy.
And the other one is?
The other one I have 885. This is my 2 one, and then I have the 440. I also use it for training and for the 3rd or 4th class. And then I have 2 of 120 cc. This is
for the beginners.
So that's training, yeah.
Right. And what is your longest journey? In a single go.
My marathon. I call it my motorbike marathon. I did a running marathon. This is my motorbike marathon. It's been from Riyadh to Kuwait.
Okay.
I traveled with the bike, and for me, it's like, I would not say it was easy, to be honest. It was challenging and hard. I felt same exact feeling of marathon. Like when I arrived Kuwait, I feel like I want to have tears, like because of mixed emotions, like tired. I'm tired. I'm proud. I feel like Injaz. I feel like I did it, but again, I feel like I need to rest. The coming back was easier. I don't know why, but it was challenging because
So this was your solo ride or group ride?
no, solo ride. Yeah,
Solo
it
ride,
was
mashallah,
solo ride.
mashallah.
Yeah.
So you had to cross the border, do the immigration,
Exactly.
do the
Crossing
checking.
the border, I thought it was gonna be easy because I'm Saudi and we're going Kuwait. It's GCC, but because first time on the road, so you have to go and you have to stamp and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, but it's a good experience. I don't never regret it.
So it was around 900 plus kilometers?
Yes,
900.
yes, almost 900.
Right.
Yes.
How was your journey? How was your experience riding solo for such a long? And how often you used to take break in between for fuel or
Yes,
for rest?
exactly. Of course, every 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, I stop. Maybe that's why it took longer because you should do 900 in like maybe 9 hours
Okay.
maximum. I took it in 11 hours and a half, which is like it took a lot of time with me. The most challenging when you stop sometimes for gas. One time I stopped. I went for the prayer room. I came out. I found the dog.
Dog. Okay.
And I was like, oops, there's a dog here. Chew, chew. I'm like, chew, chew. And I'm like, don't look, because if you look at the dog, you will follow. And I'm not looking, and he's following. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to run to the bike.
Maybe even he wanted to come to Kuwait.
Maybe I joined the trip, yeah. It was a little bit like scary for me. Also, I had one of the things that I was, the back for the motorcycles. I was driving in the middle of the road. I was just checking my bag. It was open.
Okay, because of the wind pressure.
Maybe, or maybe the back quality wasn't good, or I didn't close it. I'm not sure what happened, but all my stuff in the back.
Done. Oh, okay. The wind, because of the wind pressure or something.
Maybe I didn't close it right. Maybe, as I told you, I don't know what happened, but like.
It was open and your stuff
was
was
open. Like all my stuff, I lost my ID, I lost my glasses, I lost my cameras, I lost my power bank charges, I lost my makeup.
Okay, which was more important, yeah. More important than ID, because after that only you will be using the ID.
Oh my God, it was like, of course, like one of the challenging and traveling. But
so how do you found yourself traveling from Riyadh to Kuwait all alone, solo? And did the commuters look at you like a woman is biking, or they never noticed? And what was the speed
they were very, of course.
You were riding on the fast lane or the small, slow lane?
No, fast lane, because it's a very long road, so you go fast, you go with the speed limit. I remember one of the funniest things that in the speed limit, they put, 100 is the, like sometimes maximum, 100. Yeah. So one of the speed limits, somebody played with it and they put 2 instead of 1. And it was so funny because I was seeing the sign. I'm like, no way.
No way, 200.
Can I go 200? No. That's such a funny thing to do. So I found a lot of encouragement, and I went to Kuwait to have my instructor license because I went to an academy there, and they like give me a course to teach also probably, and to have a certified license in Kuwait.
Okay. So it was a fun-filled ride.
Yes.
So what is the shortest ride you have done?
When I go, and I feel like in Ramadan, I go just near to home to buy sahur, like before you fast. So I feel like myself like talabat, exactly. I go like just for the place next to me to get food. I put it in the bike and I come back home.
Okay, that's the shortest ride.
One.
Okay. So do you want to, I believe most of the women are listening to this podcast, and I would love people to come and listen to this. So this kind of tip, the Ikram podcast, do you feel this will help them motivate? Will the message reach them, or the initiative what we are taking, will it reach to the right audience to motivate them? Because motivation, inspiring, and women empowerment, that's what we are looking. So do you think this kind of podcast will help people understand and get the message rightly?
To be honest, I think yes. This is why I came here from the first beginning. This is how, when you contacted me and I asked you, what is this podcast about? Who are you exactly? And what's your aim? So when you say, like, this is the message that you just say, that you want to help inspiring ladies, you want to help for the words to make a better place. So this is why I agreed to come in the beginning, and this is why I trust that yes, it will help. And in my mind, even if it doesn't reach a lot of followers, a lot of people, this is not my aim, to be honest. Even if you change a life of one person, that for me is something amazing. That's for me,
true.
it's worth this all talk and this all interview. It's just when you help any other person, it's for me, it's worth it. So I trust that yes, it will reach to a lot of ladies, and,
Inshallah.
and maybe inshallah it will be inspiring for them. Not only in motorcycles, it can be inspiring as like a way to lead them, to tell them, yes, you don't have limits. Yes, you can do it. Of course, if she can do it, then you can do it. And it will make them explore life more and more.
Sure. Very right. And this thing is not only for motorcycling.
No.
Women empowerment or a woman, this thing what we are talking, it's not only about motorcycling. If they have the courage to come and balance their life on those two wheels and move it, I think they can balance anything.
True. That's true.
This is the message what we are trying to
Exactly.
give. So the closing question on tips we ask everybody is, if you could share one life-changing tip with the present and the next generation, what would it be? You can answer this in English or Arabic, whichever way you feel comfortable. One tip to the present and new generation.
Sure.
What would be?
I will tell you that tip that I use for my life. Like it's like a quote or like something I always tell myself about is, the best is yet to come. So
that's
I
nice.
always think of this. Like I'm always excited of what's gonna come later. Like I'm always having this hope, better, like thinking, like positive energy that a lot of good things will happen, inshallah.
That's right. And what is the one tip which has guided you till now or so far?
I would say my mom's prayer. A tip that guided me. It's like my curiosity, maybe like have some curiosity in life. try different stuff in life. Find your passion.
That's interesting. So the last question for you is, what tip could amplify the message all around the world? If you have to give one tip to the message, one tip as a message to the whole world, what would be that?
One message to the whole world is like, make it better. Make it better. Make the world better.
Make the world better. Right. Dr. Roaa Talal, thank you very much for accepting and coming here for the podcast. Thank you very much, and we look forward for more successful stories and more women to come to your place, learn how to ride, and we wish you all the very best, and keep motivating a lot of women, not only women, even there are a lot of men who wants to learn the biking. But please keep motivating, keep inspiring people, and do the best whatever you are doing as an actor, as a dentist, and as a motorcycling instructor, as well as a motorcyclist.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
and
so
we
much.
wish you all the very best.
Same to you. Thank you.